Hi guys, welcome to day 4 of Start Now. I decided to do my video early just to know that it's done for today. And today is a really good topic. It's about laboring into God's rest. It's from Hebrews 4, verse 11. It says, "Let us make every effort to enter into that rest." And I love that because first, rest, to enter into God's rest, Paul talks about belief. You have to believe. And then once you believe in your heart, then your actions and your thoughts and your belief systems will start to match that belief and start to move out of that belief. So, for example, if you want peace or rest in your health and not have to be reliant on medicine, and I understand that there's circumstances that are out of our control, but on the most part, health-related problems are due to life choices. So if you want to enter into a rest in your health, you have to first believe that you can be healthy. And once you believe that you can be healthy, then your belief will start going into your actions, and you'll labor or you'll do the efforts it takes to be healthy. And that's with every aspect of our life, that there is a labor, there is an effort that we have to do to enter into that peace, because we're not in heaven yet. And there is a struggle on this earth, and God gives us that struggle because it causes us to reach outside of ourselves for something greater than us. If we lived like on Eden now, we wouldn't reach out for God. And so the fact that there is, struggles, there's hardships, heartache in this life causes us to reach out of this physical world into the supernatural world to cling on to God. So there will always be an element of struggle in this life until we get to heaven. But there is a peace that God has for us. And so health is one example, but another example would be your marriage. If you want a peaceful marriage, there's some labor you have to do. You have to labor into that peace. There's a belief system first that you know that you can have a healthy relationship with your spouse because God designed it that way. It's not going to be perfect. Like I said, we don't live in heaven, but you can have a peace in your home. But there's an effort and there's a labor that you have to do. That's, it's selfless. It's the opposite of being selfish. You do things not for yourself, for somebody else, for your spouse. And then that labor that you do every day causes a great peace in your marriage. And the same with your home. There's a labor that I do every day in my home, serving my family, serving my kids. And so my home is very peaceful. It's a very peaceful place. It's a very healthy place because I labor into that peace, into that rest, because I know that God designed families to be healthy. And so I know we're doing this series of Start Now, but it really is hard to start the things of God when we have chaos in our life. And yes, some chaos is not due to our decision making, but a lot of it is. A lot of it is because we don't fully believe that God has a life of peace and a life of rest for us. And so our actions do not follow suit to what we need to do to maintain that peace. So for the example for our health, we don't work out. I work out, an hour every day, 5 days a week. And I watch what I eat. I'm not perfect. I like desserts and stuff. But I have a belief system that I want to be healthy. I want to have a protective life. I know it's hard to do the things of God if you don't feel comfortable in your skin. And so I do the things every day within that belief system that God has gifted me health and I can utilize it. But I labor. Working out is not always great and fun. It's a labor. It's an effort. But 1 hour a day, 5 days a week gives my whole life peace, gives my health peace. And of course, like I said earlier, there are circumstances that are out of our control, but most of the time, there are things that we could do to labor into that peace. So I just want to encourage you today that look at the areas of your life that do not have peace. Your marriage, your family life, your work, your mind. Your mind is a big one too. A lot of people don't have peace in their mind because they don't realize it's a discipline to capture those thoughts and to give them to the Lord. The mind is a discipline just like the body. And so if your mind is out of shape, you have to go through the process of going through that effort to discipline it to enter into that rest. So look at your life. Look at your mind, your marriage, your family, your career, your relationship with God, your physical life. If it doesn't have peace and rest, then maybe we need to start laboring, unto that rest. And the laboring first starts with belief. And it's a belief that God loves you and He wants you to have peace. He wants you to not only just make it in this area in your life, He wants you to thrive. He wants you to excel. He wants you to be an example to other people. And so you need to start today doing those things, those small labors every day that produce a full life, a full lifestyle of rest in that area. And I just want to encourage you with that. I'm praying for you guys every day that you are encouraged and that your mind and heart have a switch to where your actions and your beliefs and your thoughts follow suit to whatever your mind and your heart have decided on. And I just pray that God blesses you, and I hope you have an amazing day. Talk to you tomorrow.